an uncle that cannot preach, he can't dance, he can't sing till he get drunk. That's a part of our family story. We all have a family member who's always broke. Let me have some. I'm just going through a little something now. Can you let me loan me some? Everybody got at least one family member like that. All of us got one child in the family that just kind of didn't make it. Don't talk about it. Shh, shh. When you ask them where they out of town. Everybody know they in jail. But it's a part of our family story. It makes us who we are. Sometimes it takes the prostitute to remind the preacher, you ain't always been there, brother. It's a part of our story. Many of us have that auntie or that uncle who got 11 children by 11 people. You don't talk about it, but it's a part of our family story. Oh, I better not say this one. Let me whisper. Many of us have a family member that is an illegal pharmaceutical rep. For those who missed that, the drug dealer. And then some of us got that family member you can always count on. You know that one's going to be there. Your ride or die buddy. All you got to say is, I got this situation. And they understand we need to ride, we need to lock down, we got to go help her. She in trouble. It's a part of our family story. Now, not only was Moses reminding them how God had blessed them, but Moses was challenging them to be obedient. Somebody say obedient. You know, a lot of times we can talk about the history, but Lord, don't tell me to be obedient today. It's like, Lord, I got to go back and pray. But Moses was challenging them, if you understand how God has blessed your forefathers, if you understand the blessing of being in a right relationship with God, you shouldn't have difficulty being obedient to a God who knows all, who can do all, and wants to bless you beyond all. So Moses tells them, don't forget the Lord that brought you out of Egypt. Egypt, 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 Africa, Egypt, Pharaoh, Egypt, trouble, tests, trials, Egypt. Moses said, don't forget the God that delivered you. Anybody been delivered? Anybody been in a situation where you know you couldn't get yourself out? But somehow the Lord stepped in just in the nick of time and delivered. And the thing that I love about the Lord, when he delivers, you will never ever forget that. When you know that there was nobody else that could get you out of that situation. And sometimes it's a mess we got ourselves into. Well, I'm talking to church people, I better not say that. Sometimes it's mess we've gotten ourselves into. But because of his amazing grace, he looked beyond, probably not y'all, but mine. My fault, my struggles, my difficulties, my insecurities, my bad thoughts. And he saw my need. Now, for me, that's Egypt, y'all. When I'm struggling and I want to get out and seem like the thing that I struggle with keep pulling me. That's Egypt. Well, what is Egypt for you? For the children of Israel, Egypt was a time of suffering and sharing. Egypt was a time of trials and test. Egypt was a time of separation for God's preparation. Anybody in Egypt? Egypt was that place of faith where they had to depend on the Lord to feed them day by day. Anybody in Egypt today? Egypt was that place that God taught them to look up when they felt like giving up. Egypt was that place that God brought them out before their shoes wore out. Anybody in Egypt today? Egypt was that place that they learned the Lord will show enough. I know that's not good English, but he show enough will make a way somehow. Egypt was that place where they decided, I ain't gonna let nobody. Bull Connor, I ain't gonna let nobody. Bad life challenges, I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. This is when the children of Israel were in crisis, when they were in trouble. They decided, I'm not gonna let anybody turn me around. Egypt was that place where they learned to sing the old songs. Walk with me, Lord. Oh, walk with me. While I'm on this that should be somebody remember that, journey. I need you, Jesus, to walk with me. And sometimes they got a little lonely. They said, Lord, be my friend, Lord. Lord, be my friend. While I'm on this, anybody in Egypt, tedious journey, I want Jesus just to walk with me. Now, Bethel, I just come by to remind you, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I just want to remind you, don't forget to tell your story. You see, there's power in your story. There's some praise in your story. There's some potential in your story. There's some people that need to hear your story. Don't forget to tell the story. Tell them about Fred Shuttlesworth and the Unity Breakfast. Tell them about A.G. Gaston and Reverend Woods. Oh, tell them about Odessa Woolfolk. Oh, tell them how Rosa sat down so Martin could stand up. And Martin stood so Obama could run. And Obama ran so our children can live a free life. Oh, people, don't forget to tell the story. No obstacle, there's nothing that can hold us back now. So when we sing the songs, let us not dismiss the meaning of the song. We say, a charge to keep I have, a God to glorify. There's a message in that. Now, sometimes our kids hear us singing those songs and they have many other words that they think we're saying. But don't forget to tell the story. When you don't know what else to do, you can say, Father, I stretch my hands to thee. Why? Because sometimes there's no other help I know. And if you would draw yourself from me, Lord, where could I go? So let's just tell him, thank you for the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Thank you for the bombs in the 50s. Thank you for Brown versus Board in 1954. Thank you for the Southern Christian League. Thank you for the Condoleezas, and thank you for the Colin Powell. Thank you for the Venus. Thank you for the Tigers. Thank you for Obamas and Oprahs. For Lord, you remind us, even in this day and time, you have not forgotten your people. And Lord, if you help us, we will tell our story. Anybody willing to tell the story? Amen. Amen. Don't forget to tell your story, Bethel. You have a rich heritage. You have a rich history. You have so much. And the great thing about Bethel is we are still making history. Don't forget to tell the story. God bless you.